Hi everyone, welcome to the video and welcome to the next monthly update on the portfolio. Let's not waste any time, let's jump straight into it. Okay, let's jump into the Trading212 app. You can see my lovely background picture is of Pattaya in Thailand. That's my other YouTube channel, I think the link's below. Let's get into Trading212 though. So, month's end, let's have a look where we are. This is today's figures from everything that I own. I want to start off by showing you the history of what's happened this month. Because I've had some dividends come in. So at the end of last month, I actually bought some more Lloyd's Banking Group with the Coca-Cola and the FTSE All World High. Actually, a few days later, the 1st of June, I sold all the Lloyd's shares. Basically, it was pretty overvalued. They wasn't going anywhere. The dividends weren't great, and I just thought I could better spend my Lloyd's money. So I sold the 80 Lloyd's shares for £24.23. And I actually bought another Royal Dutch Shell and another Old Republic International. Now I bought the Royal Dutch Shell because this is a stock that I want to increase in my portfolio, and I bought the Old Republic International because I knew that there was a dividend coming out shortly, so I thought I would take advantage of that, and it also levels up my portfolio in percentage terms. So I got paid the dividend on the 17th of June, a couple of weeks later, for Old Republic, 28p for the two shares. I then put some more money in, £30, and I bought another ETF, FTSE 100 Vanguard, for £27.66. I know I need to get these sort of shares into the portfolio mix. So I wanted the Vanguard FTSE 250, but I didn't have enough money to buy that. I think it was about £40. I didn't have enough money in the account, so I just settled for the FTSE 100. I could always resell for the 250 later on, or I could just keep the 100. But I got another dividend as well come through, the Royal Dutch Shell. I was a bit disappointed in this one, to be honest with you. I got 13p for the share, and I missed the ex-dividend date as well when I bought the second share. I missed it by about 2 weeks, so although I was going to buy the Royal Dutch Shell anyway to increase its standing in the portfolio, I did only get a dividend for the one share, not the two. And it's down to 13p as well. I think the last dividend share was 47p. So they've obviously slashed their dividends, Royal Dutch Shell, from around the 50p mark down to 13, which is a shame really, but we know what the situation is at the minute, and we know that dividends are being cut. So let's go back. This is the portfolio from where I started the last 3 months. It's been pretty hit and miss actually lately. If you look at the last month, you can see I put the £30 in, which was around about there. But you can also tell that this last half of the month has been really bad for my stocks. The last week in particular, if we look at this, I did actually go down to about 27p up on the whole thing, 37p. But luckily, the last day, it's kicked back up a little bit again, and we're back up to £4, 4p up, which is 2.32%, which is not great. But as you've seen the other videos, I have only invested £130 into this now, and you can see at the top I've got £182 in the account. So I'm up £52 1p really, not the £4.5. But I did sell all those Marston stocks. So that's the day, that's the week. It was quite high at one point as well, you know, but unfortunately, it did drop. But I'm okay with that. If we look at the individual shares, we go down. That's a list of the shares. So I've still got my 5 shares in Barrett's, and it's up 2.47%. My Coca-Cola, I'm a bit disappointed in, really. The Coca-Cola, if we go in and have a look at this, for the last month, you can see the dotted line where I bought it from. It's been down a lot of the time I've had this stock. Now, you know, I've always been told, you know, buy Coca-Cola, you'll not lose with it. And it's yet to be in the green. So I think I've bought on a downturn. But if we look at the overall picture the last year, you can see how high it was and where it went down to. And I've tried to buy it on the way up. And unfortunately, it's going back down a little bit. But I'm not too worried about this. It is down. So it is down 88p or 2.38%. But I do think Coca-Cola will recover it. I'm just on the wrong end of the trend when I bought. But it's something that I'm going to buy and hold anyway. So it's not a major issue. You can see the Old Republic International, 2 shares. That's up 1.09%. And the Royal Dutch Shell is doing really well, up 11.2%, which I'm really happy about, although I did only get the dividend for the 1 share. And then I've got the 2 Vanguards at the bottom. You can see at the very bottom, the Vanguard FTSE All World High Dividends is up 4.88%, which I'm happy about. And the Vanguard FTSE 100, if we have a look at this one, the year, you can see that it is definitely on an upward trend again from when it crashed earlier on in the year. However, I have caught it on a little bit of a downturn, so I am a little bit down on it. But again, it's on an upward trend. I'm sure it will get back on track. But for the time being, I am 24p down, which is 0.87%. So that's where I am at the minute. It's live ticking at the minute. And my portfolio is £178, which is 2.37% up. And if we have a look down the bottom, the allocation, you see I've got 6 different investment companies, and they are all pretty averaged out. I'm pretty happy with how they are spaced out. I want to buy more shares of all of these as well, but I'm still a bit worried that with only 6 different companies, I haven't got enough spread yet for my risk. So I am looking to buy more companies single shared, and then once I feel I've got enough investments, maybe 20 different investments, then I'll start duplicating the shares on them. The Vanguard FTSE All High Dividend is 21.64% of my portfolio. Coca-Cola is 20.22%, Vanguard FTSE 100 is 15.35%, and so on, so on. So I'm quite happy with that split. And that's it for today, guys. Not major stuff going on, really. I've added more money again. I don't have loads of money, but one thing that I really want to do, and I am doing, is invest in a little bit every month. And eventually, you know, I start back to work next week, full time, back on my hours. Obviously, the restaurants and pubs are open up again, so I will have a lot more money coming in, so I can invest more money into my portfolio. I realised that over the last few months I have been adding little dribs and drabs in, £25, £30, £50 every month. Nothing major, but as long as I was adding in, I wasn't too fussed. And now I'm going to be in a position where I'm getting quite a bit more money come through the door. So I will be looking to invest more in it and hopefully grow the portfolio a lot faster. So yeah, there you have it. There's the month, there's the week, and as you can see for the day, I'm really happy that I've finally got a bit of an upturn. Not a great upturn, but enough. Yeah, and that's my portfolio. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get the monthly updates. I've got a couple more videos coming out this month, I think, regarding other forms of income that I am involved in and invest in. Please check out my other YouTube channel, Richard's Thailand. The links are all below. And I appreciate you watching. So until next time, thank you guys.